Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play West of Loathing, Reckonin at Gun Manor. In the last episode, we finally sorted out the bloody lawyer one, the lawyer ghost. So we've got the third floor of the manor left. Lovely, okay. I'm pretty certain I did sort all four of them out, though, didn't I? I believe I did. Oh, there you go. Bloody called it. Bloody called it. I knew you were the last one. Breaking case of attic. Break it. We get an attic opening. Ooh. Ooh. I think I know what that might be for. Hello, Miss Gunn. Hello, Bald, was it? Thank you so much for getting rid of all of those ghosts. Yeah, about that. Turns out there's one left. Oh dear. Well, you need to take care of it before I can pay you. Mrs. Gunn, I've got some bad news for you. Oh? What's that? It's you. You're the ghost, ma'am. Well, I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you. You're very kind, you know. This does explain some things. Like what? Well, I haven't had an appetite for months. A year, in fact. They keep sending food up from the kitchen in the dumbwaiter, but I've been dropping it out of the window and sending the empty plates back to the chef. So the chef won't have her feelings hurt. There's also the fact of, well, you're translucent. Yes, I thought that was cataracts. Mrs. Gunn, this prompts a question, you know. Oh? What's that? Why are you a ghost? Well, I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert. Perhaps you can tell me. Actually, it's me. I'm the expert. Do you have some kind of unfinished business? Someone that's tying you to this place? Well, now that you mention it, yes, I suppose I do. Do you mind telling me about it? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. Oh yeah, I'd heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss. The sheriff suspected they'd been kidnapped for ransom, but no one ever made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were taken by ghosts. Why'd you think that? I've always felt guilty about how many people have been killed by my invention. The belt buckle? The gun. Oh, right. Oh, now that makes sense. All of the ghosts were shot, weren't they? All of the ghosts were killed by a bullet in the end. That makes sense why they were all around here. I used to worry that their ghost would come back to haunt me, but when I built this house, I had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the walls of this room, so they couldn't get in. No way? Awesome! Wait, doesn't that affect you? Well, I'm sure it would, if I attempted to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. Aha! After Dan and the girls disappeared, I became so sure that ghosts had gotten them that I locked myself in here. After donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society, so that there'd be someone to look after this place, now I feel rather silly about the whole thing. Silly? I mean, ghosts do exist, obviously. Well, yes, but now that I'm a ghost myself, I can sense the presence of other ghosts, and they only just arrived in this house yesterday, or the day before. That was when I called for the exterminator, you know. I didn't even question how I knew they were there, but I don't think there have been any ghosts here before then. Why did they all show up yesterday? I couldn't say. They all seemed very angry and confused, but since they couldn't get in here, they gave up and started wandering around the house. They gave up quite easily, actually. Maybe because you're already a ghost yourself, Well, Mrs. Gunn, what are we going to do with you? What do you mean? You did contract me for 13 ghosts, ma'am. You're the 13th. Oh, yes. Obviously, I could simply renegotiate the number with you, but perhaps you should go ahead and exercise me or whatever you do. I'd rather find a more peaceful solution. We've been doing it for this entire DLC anyway. A peaceful solution? What do you mean? Well, we could also release you from your ghostitude by solving the problem that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh, well, I would be very grateful if you could. I assume they're dead, and to be honest, I think I've gotten used to that fact. But I surely would like to know what actually happened. Okay, I'll see what I can do. You got maybe any information? Nope. Maybe some information around here. All the books are about gun parts, such as trigger levers, bolts, and jim jammers. Let's turn that off too. Thank you for the mirror. Lovely. I won't turn that off too. Huh. Right. How the hell are we gonna find this out then? The only thing that I would think of is maybe the employees know. In the visitor center. Maybe you've got some info for me. Oh, it's just this one again. Okay, have you got anything about Miss Gunn's family? Miss Stinish vanished mysteriously after Rose was born. He was on the road for gun industry's businesses. Okay, so probably nothing here. Oh. I can get a shot glass if I wanted to. Okay, cool. What about the candy? Got any candy? Okay, interesting stuff. Oh, it's you again. He is greeting you. Oh, hey, thanks again for rescuing me from that hedge maze. Hello. Either I never asked you, what you do here, or I've already forgotten. I run through this token smashing machine if you want to buy one of our commemorative tokens. Ah, we do actually need to do that, yes. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll have that. Oh, you need a token first. You can buy them from the little machine over there next to the counter. You don't sell them yourself? You look sheepish. They don't let me have access to the token supply anymore. I've had too much fun smashing them. Okay. Genuine gun manor souvenir tokens. Make your wishes come true. Just admit. I'll negotiate a better deal, please. Yay! Let's buy another one. Alright. Sure, I've got one that needs smashing. Oh! Okay, cool. We can just get a multitude of different things here. Let's get a cool pistol. We got a mana pistol token. Okay. And we got parking validation. Can you validate my parking? Did you say you got rid of ghost carriage? That's right. Those don't actually take up space, so they don't count as parked. Oh, fair enough. You're back. Cool for you. Good for you. Huh. Is there anything here that might... Because right now, quite honestly, at a very much a loss about how to even begin with this. How do we even begin with something like this? Okay, well. Let's, first and foremost, because I know where to use this token at least. Maybe the token will give me what I need. Potentially. Potentially. Let's shoot up the chute. Where was it again? It was somewhere around here in the maze. Bingo. Make a wish. Oh. Dang, I wish I had that token back. You hear some chimes, a rope appears from the Wishing Well's crossbeam. Well, how about that? Aha, we can climb down it. Into the boiler room. There's a spigot here. There's this here. Oh, right. That's literally all that does. Great. Grand. Can I greet on it? Greet. Okay. Cool. And there's nothing else here. Okay, so it's a way to get to the hedge maze. That's all that does. Gotcha. Okay, I'm very much a loss. I am at a bit of a loss about what to do here. Maybe somewhere around here will have what I need. Can I mess with some of this? Nope. Already got a silencer. Indeed I do. Huh! Okay. I mean, she really hasn't given me much knowledge on this. At all. Can we actually get any more information out of her, to be fair? Yeah, I don't want to... Turn that off. Huh. Maybe Mr. Gunn's room? Might have something here. Got some cigars. Might as well take them. Everything here is sorted. That's the bowling bit. Don't think we need any more of that. Trophy room. Anything at all. I mean, of all places, I'd expect maybe her husband's room to have something. Would have been cool if the goblin could have told me it. Like what happened or something like that. I don't know. There's nothing here. Nope, nothing for the spittoon. Ooh, oh yeah, of course! I forgot about the ceiling. Yeah, open it. Thank you. This might be where we need to go. Oh, what the hell? The dresser's now dressed as a ghost. Yeah, well done. Well done. Anything else here? Trapdoor to the village room, box of all Who are you? Hey, who the heck are you? I'm Bold Cletus, but since I'm not the guy who's apparently hiding out in Mrs. Gunn's attic, I feel like you ought to be the one answering the question. Who am I? Well, that's just friggin' typical. I'm Chet Bullet, damn it. Am I supposed to have heard that name before? Yes, you damn well should have. Mrs. Gunn's invention would have been nothing without mine. Wait, let me guess. You invented the bullet? Phew, I thought for sure you were going to say belt buckle again. Okay, shoot. Now I want to change my guess. You're damn right I invented the bullet, but I was her assistant. So did I get any credit? Hell no. Sounds like you got an axe to grind. Not for much longer. Oh, jeez. Yeah, looks like we found the bad guy. Okay, Chet, go ahead and tell us the details of your whole nefarious plan. I don't care much for your tone. Why should I tell you anything? Well, I can just punch your face till it starts talking of its own accord. How about that? Well, it's too late for you to stop me anyway. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Gunn dies, control of the company and patents passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I like to keep my hands clean. But I figured there might be some other people who'd have a bone to pick with her, considering their manner of death. You summoned all the ghosts? That's right. All it took was some basic seance equipment, wired up to the house's belfry for amplification. A snap for the mechanical genius like me. But seance gear summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the whole point of a medium. A person who knows how to direct the summoning on someone else's behalf. So you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoners. You don't seem like the medium type to me. More like a small. But that doesn't explain something. That does explain something I've been wondering about. Oh? It did make sense for all the ghosts here to be haunting Mrs. Gunn. Because some of them weren't killed by guns. They were all killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated that there'd be a couple of those. That's why I rigged this room with the anti-ghost field, which I cleverly boosted so that the ghosts couldn't even sense me up here. So your plan was to summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would initially be looking for you, but they would haunt Mrs. Gunn instead when they couldn't find you? Correct. And once they haunted her to death, Gun Industries will all be mine. Well, I hate to be the bearer of good news, but Mrs. Gunn is dead. On the bright side, she's been dead for a year, so you pretty much wasted your time. What, really? I'm rich! Now I just need to get out of here without all those ghosts spotting me. Yeah, the ghosts are gone too, so you're pretty much in the clear. Wonderful! The anti-ghost field is pretty effective, but it was starting to make the back part of my brain itch. He flips the switch on the electrical device, and you suddenly become aware of the absence of an extremely low-frequency hum right on the edge of your hearing. There's something else I wanted to ask you about. Ask away! What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, them? They've been out of the picture for years. I heard a rumor Dan got killed by desperados and buried in a shallow grave out in the backside of nowhere. But of course, I wouldn't actually know anything about that. Lucky for me, since I couldn't have inherited the company with him around, or their daughters. You son of a... Relax, the girls are fine. I'm not a monster. I'm pretty certain you are a monster. There's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. Apparently it's stuck in some sort of bizarre temporal field that keeps nearly anyone from entering or leaving. Can't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how. And I gave the girls 3 free tickets to Sleepaway Camp. Wasn't that nice of me? You're an absolute bastard. Ah, that hurts my feelings. Fortunately, I'm about to have a whole lot of money to console myself with. Why, you... Hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Gunn first before you tear this... before you tear this ass a new hole. Huh? I thought she was dead. Depending on what she says, you might be too. Alright, well, we know everything at least. It was all this guy. It was all Mr. Bullet. Hanging around in her own house. Jesus. That's something. Alright, we got everything. I have good news and bad news. Go on, I'm ready. Chet Bullet had your husband killed and your daughters kidnapped. So he'd be the sole inheritor of your company when you died. He's also the reason all the ghosts are here. That son of a... I should have expected something when he suddenly started being so ingratiatingly back then. And when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. Yeah, he really should have known about this. I'd write him out of my will, but I suppose it's too late. That's rather galling. What's the good news? He says your daughters are safe. They're just on a magical island somewhere that nobody can get to. That's not exactly comforting, but at this point I'll take it. Plainly, if he wanted to kill them, he would have done so. Wait, you spoke to him personally? Yep. He didn't know you were already dead, so he's been hiding in your attic for the last couple of days, waiting for the ghost to kill you. What do you want me to do with him? I'll leave it up to you. I'm not in a state to make any reasoned judgment. In any case, you've answered my question, and I can feel myself moving already. Thank you for all your help. With a sad wave, Mrs. Gunn fades from view. Then, almost as an afterthought, the lock on her desk drawer opens pops open. Inside, you find a check written out to Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services, which flows snags with a ka-ching, and a blueprint. Mrs. Gunn's blueprint. Very nice indeed. Maybe we'll have a blueprint for something else we need. Oh, I know where that goes. The blueprint's got to be for the gun making, right? Because we only got that really crap gun, didn't we? It's got to go in here then, hasn't it? Let's go to the cellar. We'll do this quickly, and then we'll get back to Mr. Chet Bullet. So what here? Make Mrs. Gunn's opus. There you go. Mrs. Gunn's opus. Oh, look at that. +9 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. I mean, that sounds good to me. Haha. I got a great gun. All right. Let's go and sort out Chet Bullet, shall we? Chet, hell, we killed almost everyone here. Or sent them away. We might as well send you away too while we're at it. Not this one. This one. Alright. Let's get up that ladder. Do you know what, Sonic? You deserve to die too. Well, are we finished here? I've got a business to run. That's going to be tricky with all the internal bleeding. Fighting you. Alright. Let's get all this damage in, shall we? Okay. Just attack everyone for damage. Aha! Oh, he's impervious to a direct attack, is he? Well, I can certainly sort that out with a bull stop. And spooky damage. You're all going to be taking the damage eventually. Oh, you shot me. How dare you? You. Oh, we'll get you. Ha-ha! There goes 2 of them. Okay, I give up. That was quick, wasn't it? Got him, though. A lot of bullets, too. 250 experience points as well. You beat the hell out of Chet Bullet, then hog tie him and drag him down to the visitor center. The employees assure you they'll hand him over to the sheriff, or of whatever jurisdiction this is. Good. Well, that's it. You reckon you've brought some Reckonin to Gun Manor. Not the best possible Reckonin, mind you, but maybe there's a better way to deal with Chet. I mean, there's definitely a better way to deal with Chet. I don't know why I said maybe. Yeah, feel free to poke around the grounds, looking for loose ends to wrap up. You're pretty much done here. Oh yeah, there is actually a better way to deal with Chet. There is actually a better way to deal with Chet, unfortunately. Bells. Sure. Oh. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. Yeah, it's good. It's good tones. Sure. And we got some more side stuff. Sounds good. Yeah, I think there is actually a better way if you just leave him be. If you let him leave, the ghosts get him. More than likely. When it comes to that. Because he's deactivated the force field. So, yeah, the ghosts would get him. Yeah, okay. Messed it all up at the end there in the peaceful one. Instead, we got a neutral one. But that's fine. That's alright. Anyway, guys, that is it from Let's Play West of Loathing, Reckonin at Gun Manor, and the end of Let's Play West of Loathing as a whole. I really enjoyed this game, you know. It's all like a, it's all like a hidden object point and click sort of style game with RPG elements, turn-based RPG elements, and also a lot of humor. The creators of this game, Asymmetric, did also make another game in this sort of style called Shadows of Loathing, which is a more Cthulhian style version of West of Loathing. Think of the West of Loathing style, but instead of it being in the Wild West, think of it being, more Lovecraftian, pretty much. So you never know, maybe at some point I'll get into playing that one as well. But for now, that is the end of Let's Play West of Loathing. I'm Masterath, and I'll see you for my next Let's Play in the future. I'll see you then.